Hey, everybody probably had that experience when you're waiting for a call, a text, or have to make a call or just watch a TikTok in the bathroom while your freaking phone runs out of battery again. That's right, that's what happens. My old useless piece of plastic even pisses my dad off, and he even freaked out. Then he related to my struggle with his own trash phone. Anyway, my parents bought me a new phone. It took me so long to get it. I can't even remember. Had to have good grades and all that to get it. So we go to the nearest tech store. We walk in. My eyes go everywhere. I point my finger at the best smartphone. But my parents are like, you're not ready for that yet. There, look at the one next to it, which is significantly cheaper. My eyes run all over the store, and I realize that in principle, they all look similar. Only the price of these things is different, and the features are slightly different too. And I wanted the most expensive, best one. In short, I agreed to my dad's decree. We took the phone and went home. It was my first cool phone. In the car, I cried with joy and wailed, "Now we will always be together, day after day, month after month, year after year." Yeah, phones don't live that long. I got used to my phone and now I should have it. I started to fall in love with it, but not even a month later. The bastard decided he was the boss of us. I came home after school and I think I was gonna play PUBG, throw in my backpack, eat, and make my way to the favorite spot on my entire planet, the bed. Anyway, I take my then brother and he gently lets me know there's no charge. But how? I left it on all night and I put the charge, I'm sure. I started looking for a solution, on YouTube of course. Some say you should close the tabs. Some say it's a bad cable. Somebody says that I got a fake. So I shut it all down. The next day, I went to an electronics shop and bought a new cable. As you can imagine, that didn't help either. So I started closing all the tabs after I'd used this piece of junk. I kissed it and wiped it with a cloth just to make it work and not to disconnect at the right moments. You think it helped? No, it didn't. I thought I would go to my parents, but they would just start saying, "You just bought it and it's already broken. We won't buy you anything else anymore." So to avoid that, I decided I'd do it myself, even though I wanted to blame it on them. Oh well, it was not long enough, and one day I almost sent him flying in the direction of my principal firmly standing wall, telling me, "Come on, you want it? Break he deserves." So wait, what the hell is this? Now he's decided not to charge it either. You got to be kidding me. You tell me, man, you're alive. You're alive, and what for? You live, and suddenly everything runs away somewhere. I lived like that for a while, moving this phone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I've had enough. So I freaked out, took all my savings and went to the place where they sold me this thing. It went like last time. I went to the shop window. I saw the lady standing there. I guess I'll go to her. "Hello," I say. "Hi, can I help you?" Help me get happy again. My phone, he's behaving badly. Regularly at certain point, he stops talking to me and obeying me. Then he gets discharged and he flatly refuses to eat. Discharging. Help me out. Well, let's see. She took the phone, smiled and left. Oh, that's it. It's done. I'm standing there. The clock's ticking. All of a sudden, I see this. Or rather, I hear him screaming. Oh, damn. They're cutting him open and taking out his organs. God, they decided not to stitch anything up. They decided to blowtorch it. I saw blood spurt out of him for a moment. God damn idiots. Why are they doing this to you? Suddenly, the sales girl comes up. All set. Huh? We're all set. They replaced the battery and the micro USB connector. That was the issue. That'll be $700. Come on, just like that? I guess my imagination ran wild. My mom said a lot of sugar is bad for the brain. Well, thank you. I picked up the phone and went home. Back home, I went to the socket with my charger plugged in. I took the cable, plugged it into the phone, and voila, charging. And I didn't have to twist it like a pig from Gravity Falls. There was no end to my happiness, or was there? Well, never mind, you get the point. So take care of your devices, and take care of them, and don't be offended for nothing. Well, here's another story for your piggy bank, but please, don't laugh. It went like, my parents were going to the holiday home, digging potatoes, cleaning up the holiday home and everything like that. They tried to drag me out of the house and I refused. Yeah, well, there's nothing else to do. They threatened me, of course, but I still insisted on staying. I was threatened, of course, but I still insisted and stayed at the hut. Then, without thinking twice, they decided to put me in charge of housework, saying that there was no point in you just wandering around the place and might as well just do something useful. And on top of all that, I was supposed to do laundry. Well, sunflower, I thought, sticking to my phone. They're all gone. I'm alone. It's a buzzkill. I lay around for a while, ate, and then started cleaning, dusting with a rag, putting things in their places and so on and so forth. That's it. I think I've done it all. I was just about to reward myself with a bottomless cold Coke when I remembered, Damn, laundry. That was a good way to end it. Put the Coke back in the fridge and went to the bathroom and put my clothes in the basin. Came to the kitchen, yeah, that's where the washing machine was. I put the basket next to the washing machine and realized that before I put the laundry in, I wish I knew how the hell it worked. Freaking hell. I've never used that infernal device. It's one thing to use a phone, you just swipe the screen and it's clear. But this, you can't see anything. I'm looking at it and just a huge number of buttons and stuff. What are we gonna do? Go into space or fly a plane or something? Stuff should not be this complicated. Alright, no time to panic. I'm smart. I can figure this out. I should have called and asked what was going on, but no. He'd be all over my head again, saying how I'm not responsible or stuff. I sat down next to him in a lotus position and started thinking. I could find a manual, but it was a lot of reading. I could look on the internet, but they might give me the wrong advice. I get even more confused. Okay, let me follow the method of deduction and logic. So, logic says that we should open the porthole and throw things in it. And logic says that we should close it afterwards. Genius! I'm a freaking astronaut. That's what I did. And then, I did what you should never do in your life if you don't know what you're dealing with. I'm lost and I don't know what the next step is. I'm like a grandfather looking for glasses. I'm just randomly trying all the buttons to see if it'll work. I was so freaked out when I saw the old lady starting growling and grunting. I thought, we're all dead. It's about to blow. I grabbed the basin and I bought the laundry in, put it all over my head like a helmet, and ducked it like a turtle out in the room, losing my chocolate patties on the way. I apologized for my sincerity. I leaned unceasingly against the fridge, satisfied, watched the spectacle for a while, and having made sure everything was normal, I absolutely deserved to refill my body with the long-awaited drink. Enjoying myself, I began to replay in my head the scenes of my mom doing the laundry, taking the stuff, throwing it, and adding frickin' iodine. She was adding powder, which just popped out of my head. I wondered if I should do the laundry a second time, but with that all-important ingredient added. What second time? While I was trying to start the first one, 3 skins came off and I didn't understand anything at all. My brain's working again. My palms are sweating again, and I don't like it when they sweat. Anyway, our authority on this one is, I hung up the laundry, and when my parents came over, I told them everything. They laughed as though telling us some crazy story, but they did not explain everything to me on purpose, that I would face the difficulties of learning how to use the laundry and all that difficulty by myself. Because you should listen to when they explain stuff to you. And I honestly didn't care at the time. Now I learned my lesson. Well, that's the kind of pie we have. Well, that's just the kind of stuff we have here. It's been nice chatting. Bye.